Hey folks, welcome back to my channel. Now today I will be sharing my Dunn River Fall experience with you guys. But first let me comment on the cleanliness of the beach. It's well kept and there are plenty of garbage disposal spread throughout the entire beach where people can actually dispose of their trash. So I gave them an A for that. That's actually pretty good. Now in terms of the cleanliness of the beach, in my opinion, I think they're doing a really good job to upkeep that beach. I'm very impressed with that. So that's also another plus. So kudos to the Jamaican officials who is in charge of taking care of this beach. You guys are doing a pretty decent job. Kudos. Now here's a little known fact about Dunn River Fall. It is believed that Dunn River Fall was a famous battleground between the British and the Spaniard in the 1600. Now this battleground was called Las Carreras in Spanish, translated in English, waterfall or spring. Now it was owned by the Dunn family. Now Dunn's River was a part of the Belmont property. And the Belmont property was a huge development. I think it was about close to 600 acres of land owned by John Wilson Davis. Now John Wilson Davis was a man of color. He was light skinned, but he was a man of color. He's mixed with Taino and black. Now in 1972, the government of Jamaica purchased the Belmont property, which includes Dunn River Fall. So yes, the property is now owned and run by the Jamaican government, which is good. I love this. This is good news, because I was always wondering if this is privately owned by foreigners or if the government still controlled it. And yes, the government of Jamaica still owns it. It's actually regulated under the Urban Development Corporation. So this is good. And it's also self-financed. So taxpayers' money doesn't really finance this place. It finances itself. So it provides works for the locals, and it's self-financed. So this is actually good, because there's money actually coming out of this to funnel into the community. So this is good. This is good news. I love this. Now back to my trip. Now I was here with family members that I have not seen for many years. I would say about 27 years to be exact. And I tell you, it was a joy seeing these people, man. It was unbelievable. Big up yourself, cuz you and your fam. You guys really showed us a great time. It was unbelievable. I appreciated it. Now, you know, when it comes to going places, it's important to actually to go places with people that you connect with very well, because that's going to determine how well you enjoy yourself. Because I'm telling you right now, you know, the chemistry was right between, you know, me and my relatives. So of course we're gonna have a good time, and that was the goal, and the goal was met. It was unbelievable. But in saying all that, in the midst of having fun, you got to be very careful, and you also got to be vigilant to your surroundings. Because while we were there, believe it or not, we almost got robbed. You guys know it's a public beach, so tables are usually not readily available, so you have to wait until one, you know, come available. So we were doing just that. So it so happened that one becomes available. So while we were there, you know, sitting around the table, you know, making preparation for what we were gonna do through the course of the trip, this young brother appears from nowhere. And he just came and he just sat right next to a family member. And, you know, we were there laughing and, you know, joking and planning accordingly. And this guy was so, you know, he was so focused on the family member's bag. And to be honest with you, it did not sit well with me one bit. It was way out of place. I mean, people usually don't react like that. That's not normal. You know, I mean, it stood out. It was stood out like a sore thumb. So, you know, given my experience with people, I know when things are about to go sideways, and this was one of those cases. But I'm not gonna be judgmental, so I'm gonna let you guys watch the video and make your own assessment. But as I previously stated, when you go places where there's a large group of people, just make sure that you're aware of your surroundings, because there's always people out there that were trying to get your stuff. And this guy was not alone. He was there with a large group of people. But I don't want to get into that. So, you know, let's leave that where it is. So watch the video and enjoy.